Hello, everyone, and welcome back. Tonight we're looking at the Night Force. Um, and like I said, I'm recording this at night here after work. Uh, what we have here is all the vehicles that were originally set up for the Night Force back in 1988. It's nothing that I've any stats or anything else, but we're just kind of going to go through everything here. We start off with the Night Blaster, which was originally the Cobra Maggot. And then we have the Night Raider. Obviously, this was the Triple T. And then we have the Night Shade, which was originally the Shark. We have the Night Storm, which was the G.I. Joe Persuader. And the Night Stalker, which was the Killer Whale. So, you know, however you want to look at these forces, and I've kind of talked a little bit about this stuff here and there, having smaller groups in different areas so you're always in a rapid response kind of scenario. And it's easy to get troops on the ground in whatever theater that you need to in a hurry. I think that's where these smaller groups really excel. Um, who all really gets assigned to them or whatever else. Unfortunately, I think we find Flint, Duke, and some of them being thrown from one group to the other group all the time, which I think does a little disservice to them. They're great leaders, but if you wanted to, you could always leave Flint and Duke part of the main force, as well as um, shoot. Now I'm forgetting the general's name. Um, we have Flag and General Hawk. Uh, you know, but there again, even with that, I mean, because you're going to have um, different companies and everything else that they're going to be in charge of. Um, so you're going to have them, and then like how we have Slaughter for Sergeant Slaughter for Slaughter's Marauders. So even though he's training a group, he might be working with them for the long term. So you have Slaughter's Marauders, which might be in one theater, Night Force in another one. Uh, we have the Tiger Force in a whole different theater, and you know we can always pick somebody else to be in charge of that. So you can always pick a different sub commander for that or whatever else. We don't always have to rehash the same said leaders every single time. So that's kind of where I'm going with that. Uh, it is always nice to be able to see some of these iconic vehicles being brought over to some of these other areas. I really love having the Killer Whale. So having it as the Night Stalker for them, wonderful idea. Um, the Night Storm, which is a newer vehicle, not one of the original ones. You know, it makes sense. It's a wheeled kind of tank vehicle that we can roll in a little bit faster. Of course, having the Shark, which is it's given us some air cover as well as something that can go into water. So that gives us a dual capability there. The Night Raider being another smaller vehicle, something that we can easily drop in and run with. And then a bigger vehicle here being the Night Blaster, which was originally the Cobra Maggot. And the way I had kind of done it, the front vehicle being a smaller scout vehicle. So if it's separated, it's a faster vehicle as a scout vehicle compared to the rear vehicle being a heavy artillery vehicle. Uh, Something that might sit back a little bit more, but does give us a longer range capability. Um, for a small force, I think that kind of balances things out. And I think it works out really well. Let me know in the comments what you think should be added to a small group like this. In our next video, we're going to hit the Tiger Force, and we'll do the same thing. It's always something that should be kind of left up to us as the fans to say, what should we add on to these? Or if you're going to come up with a new force of your own, what would you call it? What would you put into it? It'd always be great to hear everyone else's opinions and all that. And who knows, if we have enough, we might even make a video of that of its own. So with that, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for visiting. I know it's a shorter video, but just kind of wanted to round this off because this is something that was brought up in the 1988 line. So I did want to kind of say, hey, here's stuff that was retooled for the Night Force, and then, like I said, we're going to have the Tiger Force later on. So hope you're having a wonderful day. We'll see you in the next video.